Let's get existential!
We're all going to die.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Watercat Gaming with Fallout New Vegas. We're still continuing on our Brotherhood of Steel journey with Veronica. We're getting her mind off of things that happened last episode, but still trying to help them out currently. At the moment, we're going to go meet up with some scouts. They have some information for the Elder. I'm going to pick up that information and take it back to the Elder. Then we're going to see what else he has for us to do today. Hello. Oh, don't pickpocket. No, I was just trying to be down there with you.
What do you want? And don't try anything funny.
Elder McNamera says the bears are still hunting.
You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name and that passphrase. Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now, after having followed some rather disturbing rumors. The facility was run by the NCR for a time, but the prisoners overcame their guards and now use the prison as a base from which to conduct raids. What puzzles me is why these men have been allowed to run wild for so long unchecked. Why has the NCR not retaken this place? Give this to the Elder. My observations are all within. Perhaps he will have a better idea of what this situation portends.
No, NCR just basically don't care or don't have enough people. There's one up by Nipton, but I'm gonna go ahead to this one because he's near Camp Forlorn Hope, and I don't have that discovered yet. Oh, that ain't good. Ooh, there's only, some giant geckos hanging out. That's actually not as near of bad a problem. Cazadors are normally my worst fear. Though as long as it's not a Cazador. I will also take their hide and their meat. Sustenance. Squirrel on a stick. We're gonna save that squirrel on a stick. Oh, thank you, Veronica. You took it out, didn't you? You're so good with your punching. They give you so much XP. You're like, whoa, I didn't expect that. But thank you. Thank you for your gifts. Okay, I'm thinking sneak should go up. How about guns to 60? That leaves me with 4, though. That's a really weird... That feels weird. My guns is too high. We need to work on melee next time. I'll probably forget. Okay, he's on a hill. He looks honestly like he's so obvious. Yeah, you blend in, but from where I saw you...
Approach slowly, stranger. If you have no business with me, then go.
The bears are still hunting.
Then I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR, the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides have reached a stalemate, and only occasionally send skirmishers against one another. If I didn't know better, I'd say neither side is confident enough to push for a full victory. Which seems strange given the NCR's technological edge. In any event, I've recorded my findings in this report. Please deliver it to the Elder. I'm sure he will find the contents most interesting.
Technology isn't everything, man. I know you're in the Brotherhood of Steel, so you don't get that, but that is, not the biggest thing. I think we will head to Camp Forlorn Hope, as I have technically not discovered it yet. Hello, Private Stone.
I've heard of you. Did you figure on coming out here and helping us lowly troopers out?
What's your problem, man?
My problem? My problem is we're all going to die. We're out of food, we're out of men, and we're out of time. The Legion is right outside waiting to kill us all. Today, tomorrow, it doesn't matter. We're all going to die here. So why don't you just leave me alone?
Fine. I will.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm so sorry that you were the guy standing outside a building. Are there any nice people outside? That's a jail. There's a medical tent.
Hey.
Hello, Dr. Richards.
I didn't expect to see you here. What can I do for you?
How are things around the camp? Or actually, things look
Men
bad.
have waged war on each other for countless centuries. Now is no different. People fight and die for what they believe in. I'm just here to patch them up so they can go on their merry way. Do no harm in all that.
Understandable. You seem to be handling it well.
I'm doing the best I can considering the poor situation I find myself in. There's barely enough equipment or medicine to handle the number of injuries we have. To make things worse, I think someone might be stealing my supplies.
What makes you think that they're being stolen?
The simple fact that I no longer have as many supplies as I should. I've been careful with them and I should have more than what remains. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go searching for the missing supplies since I have my hands full with injured soldiers.
I could look into this for you if you'd like.
That would definitely be appreciated. You might want to ask around, and keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Okay, I've actually never done this quest. Good for me. Good for me. Or I've done it and I can't remember. That's fun too? Alright, well it's gonna be nighttime when we do that, so I think we should continue on with the Brotherhood scouts. We only have one more, and he's up by, yeah, I was about to say Nipton. Almost said Novak. Memories of how cringy my first video was. It has a ton of views because it has to be first in the playlist, but like, what am I doing to myself? No experience in saying half the time with the music on. Really spaced this out enough to see how embarrassingly bad I was, you know what I mean? I'm glad that we could walk on train tracks and have this conversation together. There's a cave. I'm afraid of cave, but I want to go. Coyote dead? Never mind. I don't want to go in the cave. Not today. I've never been in all the caves. I always have problems inside of the caves. Get up on this big rock, I'm assuming, because that's where the other dude was hanging out at. Yep, there he is. Perched. Perched, I say.
Hello?
Hey.
Don't take another step if you value your life. For what purpose do you approach me?
The bears are still hunting.
Strange that the Elder should send an outsider, but I suppose he has his reasons. My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here. It was cruelly attacked, its inhabitants slain nearly to the last. That such an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. The NCR has forces in all directions, and an outpost scant miles west from here. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders, which is telling. I've collected such musings in this report. Please take it to the Elder.
Yeah, honestly, I think the NCR also just don't care. So we will take this back to Hidden Valley. Let McNamera know what's going on. It'll make him probably feel better considering Veronica was like, we're gonna die out. Now I'm like, maybe not so quickly. Hello, I've returned.
Have you had any luck finding the scouts? Or did you have something to discuss?
No, I found them all. Their reports are right here.
Good. Let's take a look. If I'm reading this right, it appears that the NCR's grip on this region is nowhere near as firm as I thought. I'll have to review these in detail, but these reports have given me much to think about. Thank you, Outsider. You've become someone I can count on, so I believe I can share something rather confidential with you.
Okay, well, go ahead and tell me what it is.
I would like you to find the components we need to fix this bunker's air filtration system. I cannot overstate the importance of this task. See Senior Knight Lorenzo for the details. He's the one who brought the matter to my attention, and the only other person who is aware of it.
You really could probably tell your people you need an air filter. I mean, look at all their armor and you... Okay. Just strange that you're gonna be like, hey, stranger, you have proven yourself. I want to put you in charge of fixing all the air we breathe. It's a lot of trust. Thank you, McNamara. Alrighty. Hello. Excuse me, just staring at me. They probably don't like me, I'm not from here.
Oh, you must be the outsider everyone's buzzing about. Pleased to meet you. I'm Lorenzo, Senior Knight and General Handyman around here.
It's nice to meet you. I'm supposed to fix the air.
So now I'm going to have your death on my conscience too? Great.
What?
You think you're the first person the Elders trusted with this? He sent 3 of our patrols out looking for those components, and they're all dead. I was the one who supplied the Elder with the location of possible sites where we could find the components, so their deaths are my fault. And now it's your turn. Well, don't say you weren't warned. I won't take the blame when you die horribly, but I can tell you're getting impatient. The items I'll need to keep the system running are a differential pressure controller, a reverse pulse cleaner, and several HEPA cartridge filters.
Alright.
At present, my best guess for finding the items would be to search any of the old vaults in the area. Those vaults were usually built much like these military bunkers, even using the same contractors in their constructions at times. I'll mark the vault's locations on your map. Best of luck to you.
Okay then. Okay, search vaults in the region for differential pressure controller, search the vaults in the region for the pulse cleaner, and for the HEPA cartridge filters. I do love when Cazadors go down and don't injure me. Thank you, guys. Alright, we are outside Vault 22, which is the mutant plant vault. I am gonna have to go through this. Thankfully, the elevator's working now. I'm not entirely sure where it's hiding down there. Yeah, okay, oxygen recycling. Kind of makes sense. Oh, the ghoul lady is still down here. She's probably researching. Probably a good idea. This place could have some actual value as long as we get rid of the mutants. We are in plant mutant territory right now. They tend to be in the foliage on the floor. Whoa! I was about to say I think I heard one, but it sounds like it got taken care of, which I appreciate. See, melee weapons are good. This vault also explodes. There's a foot.
See? Just because it doesn't shoot lasers doesn't mean it's not worth looking into. We could do amazing things with this data.
I don't know where you are, Veronica, but I agree with you. Okay, we're looking for the hole in the wall. I know it's on this floor. Oh my gosh. I walked in the wrong way. There it is, though. Yes, okay. You gotta go through this giant hole to get to the other side. Okay, the cavern under the hole. I don't know if this place is still cleared out. Doesn't sound like it. Yeah, they're not hitting me. I'm not too worried. Sorry guys, I just need filtration things. This is not the way to go for those. Okay. That's just a dead end. What a beautiful rock bridge. Woo! Plants are still being punched. It turned me around. Thank you, Vats. I about got lost again. No wonder I'm always like, where am I going? Here we go. This isn't the way I came in, right? Oh. Right? Okay. I think we are on the right side of it now. Here we go. Food production. Alright, we are in the right... Yes, it looks like we are in the right area now. Okay, I don't want to get lost in this little cave. Seems like something I do. Mantis. Looks like it's a dead end also. I'm really mad at that today. No, I will not be lost in a cave for the rest of my life. Nobody hit anything and turned me around again. Vats keeps getting me turned around. Yes. Oxygen recycling. It must have been going pretty well with all of these plants, though. I mean, they're kind of recycling the oxygen. Ooh yeah, HEPA filters. Alright, onward to the next vault. Yeah, it's kind of near Repcon. Yeah, let's not potentially get killed by fiends yet. This is actually where we met Veronica. And it's real close to the vault we need. Speaking of Veronica, we've actually come a long way to this point. I didn't have you do a lot with me because I went to go do DLCs, but it's pretty cool that I've been able to help you and the Brotherhood out. Speaking of the Brotherhood, I don't know, is it too early to ask you how it's been? How are you feeling, or is there anything you'd like to talk about?
Listen, I want to thank you for helping me out. I'm sorry that things didn't go like I'd hoped, but at least I got the chance to try. At least I know for sure that there was nothing I could do. Thank you for giving me that chance.
It's okay. I'm really glad that I could help. Here, I'm gonna have you guys have some stuff,
Ooh,
okay?
got something good for me? Is it a dress?
I promise you I will get you the dress. Dead Money has a dress I want to get you, so don't worry about that. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna see, is there anything else you'd like to carry other than vault suits, Veronica? I'll give you a boomer helmet. I'll have you carry some of them. There you go. Oh, you like the boomer hat! I'm so glad! Alright. Well, you can keep that, Veronica. I think it looks nice on you. Well, let's go ahead and head to this other vault. Alright, so we're heading into Vault 11. It has been discovered. I'm glad. Gotta find everything. All the things. Every location. Oh, another cave entrance. With scorpions and mantis. All the buggies. Oh, buggy. You about to get it too. Oh, there's one. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's not dead. Okay, okay, but I was ing over the fact that, guys, this is my favorite vault. Oh man. I didn't know we were going into this. I would have set it up to be just like its own standalone video, but we are in the middle of a quest. Okay, this flippin' vault is the reason that I am who I am with Fallout, okay? The writing in this vault is an amazing story, okay? No spoilers. Let's dive into this beautiful mystery.
Are we really gonna do this? It's open. We could just leave.
I couldn't. Not after that.
We don't deserve to leave. A shining example. That's what it called us. But we were. We did what we were supposed to. Not by a long shot. Anybody would have done what we did.
You ask me? That's exactly the problem. Now let's get on with this.
I'll go first. Wait. People should know what happened. They could learn from it. If there's anyone out there at all, I hope they never have to find out. Ready, Harry? Yeah. No, wait!
Vault 11. 4 corpses at the front entrance of Vault 11 and strange recording point to sinister events. Determine what happened to the citizens of Vault 11. You bet we are. New Vegas was my first Fallout. There was something about it that the commercial, the trailer, really beckoned to me, and I actually hadn't known anything really about Fallout before it. I was actually kind of confused when I came into the game because of the amount of freedom, but this vault solidified the how much I really love the game. You really had to look to find the story too. If you just went into the vault and listened to that and didn't go read through, you'd never know. When you live in a vault, is anywhere an exit? Just saying. He's right. The vault just makes you go, what happened here? Or at least it made Veronica go, and it makes me go, and here we go. She hummed again. Okay, election guide. Dear fellow vault dwellers, congratulations! Your dedication to the democratic process is the bedrock upon which the continued stability of Vault 11 is based. Now, to help you make your decision for this year's election, the coalition of Vault 11's voting bloc has put together this handy dweller's official guide to obtaining overseers democratically, or do good. That contains a summary of the leading candidates for overseer, as well as their statements, key positions, and most importantly, endorsements. Sincerely, Roy Gottlieb, Chairman, Coalition of Vault 11 Voting Bloc, President of the Justice Bloc, Candidate, Henry Glover, Endorsements, Utilitarian Bloc, Divine Will Bloc, Allied Service Workers Bloc. I'm a devoted husband, father of 6 beautiful children. My oldest, Sam, was on the honor roll this quarter, and I couldn't be prouder of him. My youngest, Henry Jr., just said his first word and it was Dada. We've got this bond already, and he's still just a baby. Friends, when you go to the polls this election, I want you to think of your own children. Think of Sam and Henry Jr. Picture their faces. Nate Stone should be overseer, not me. Donna Haley, Endorsements, Human Dignity Bloc. United Vault Technicians Bloc. I'm aware of the rumors circulating about me. I want everyone to know that they are vicious lies being spread by the other candidates in a desperate smear campaign. I have never in my life done anything so depraved, let alone for such things, but even if I had, that still wouldn't mean you should vote for me. Consider the fact that I am grossly underqualified for the position, and that both of my opponents are much more deserving. I know nothing about governance. You would be hard-pressed to find a worse candidate than me. I can promise you, my administration would be a disaster. Nathan Stone, Endorsements, Justice Bloc. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't even be a candidate. And I wouldn't be if it weren't for all the dirty backroom politics going on around here. It's sickening. Okay, notice of postponement. Fellow citizens, due to the tragic events of the past few days, the coalition of Vault 11's voting bloc has unanimously decided to postpone the election for Overseer pending further investigation into the murders. Your security team wishes you to know that they are working tirelessly day and night to find the perpetrator, and are already following up on the number of promising leads. God willing, if the killer is apprehended swiftly, we may have a promising new candidate for Overseer. Sincerely, Terry Hart, President of the Human Dignity Bloc. Okay, Overseer Order 745. Effective immediately, the traditional selection process of Overseer is hereby ended. In lieu of the yearly election, a citizen will be chosen 1 month prior to the start of his or her term with our mainframe's random number generator, ensuring complete impartiality and fairness. Catherine Stone, Overseer. As you see, some strange things are going on. Nobody actually wants to lead this vault. People are literally like, please don't have me lead.
Got my eyes
Why?
peeled.
Why? Because it's the greatest vault. Guys, I'm literally so hype about this. It's kind of ridiculous. Alrighty, there's a few computers here. Public terminal. Alright, it's all the stuff that we already read. What about this one? Is it also that? Oh! It's a trap and I didn't notice it. Okay, we are on the floor with all of the dorms now. I guess... yeah, we'll go to the male dorm. It's the open one, you know?
Uh-oh.
Well, I suppose that even if we only find mantises down here, I can at least rate it for vault suits for Sarah Weintraub like we've been. We'll have a lot of money when we get out of here. Okay, here we go. It's a computer. It looks like in a storage room. It's very easy, too. So I will need to hack it. But it doesn't look like it'll be too complicated to do so. Hope not, anyway. Okay, we got boots and block, and there's boost, so maybe it's B. There's also black. Let's try a lot of the B's first here. Okay. Well, now I'm just gonna look around and see if I can find a thing to replenish the allowances or to get rid of some duds. I put myself in a corner. I shouldn't have guessed clock. Okay, now I really have to apply myself to finding little code things. There we go. Dud removed. Ah. Sweet. Okay, that's all the allowances replenished. I see a lot of awk words then. I'm gonna try shock. How about shock maybe, because it's kind of far away from the rest of the other ones, you know? Ooh. Okay, we have a security recording. Let's see what that has to say. Okay, justice block.
She can't do this. It's done. We're done. Nothing's done. She's got the authority. The only thing she can't do is change her own fate. Nothing says she can't change the selection process for future overseers. I say she can't. You shouldn't have toyed with her like that, Roy. We still have the majority. We don't vote for anything anymore. I'm not talking about voting. What then? You want to have a sit-in? A hunger strike? Not exactly. Maybe march into her office with torches and pitchforks? Yes. Come on. I mean it. What? Start a revolution? Laws don't outlast their governments. Roy, all we have to do is wait until someone from Justice Block gets picked for Overseer. Then we have them change the law back. There won't be any blocks after the new Overseer is picked tomorrow. Everyone's going to move on. By the time we've reformed, who knows if we'll still be in the majority? We can hold the block together. You don't know that. Besides, what if the computer picks you? What if it picks me? And your solution is to start shooting? Not if we don't have to. Look, we arm up. We go to the lower floors, take some strategic targets. Power, food, water. Just until she turns authority over to us. The other blocks won't support it. They're tired of us having the power. We have the majority. We don't need them. This isn't a vote, Roy. They'll fight back. They've never had the nerve. Hell of a way to test it.
Wow, okay. So as you can see, people started turning against each other, but also they segmented themselves into groups. Ah, Roy Gottlieb terminal password. Okay, so Justice Block apparently has the majority of people. I'm gonna switch my armor out. Joshua's armor's getting low. Plus the combat armor has 15. It's medium, so it's not too heavy for my taste. Speaking of taste.
Hold on. I see something I want to punch.
Oh, okay. I'll give you vault suits after. Oh, okay, this could take a while. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. I just had to walk away enough that her AI could fix itself. Not in front of me, though. Not in front of me. Okay, well, we came out of the female dorm after going to the male dorm, so they are connected. So let's head into the atrium.
Hey!
Okay, security... hard. Yeah, the terminal is also hard. Okay, we're not going in there right now. We'll go in this part of it.
Come on!
Oh, there is another terminal. Alright, let's go ahead and read the security terminal. Deposition. Excerpt from the deposition of the defendant Catherine Stone by Vault Attorney Gerard Miles. Okay, let's pick up where we left off, Kate. Catherine. Sorry, right, Catherine. I keep forgetting. My husband calls me Kate. You were telling us of a discussion you allegedly had with Roy Gottlieb of the Justice Block. Not allegedly. Had. We've been through this. It's still just your word against his, Miss Stone. But please, the discussion. He said my husband's name had come up in their meetings. The candidate endorsement meetings? Yes, they were going to endorse him. They wouldn't say why, but I know my husband had a regular poker game with them, and he'd been on a winning streak lately. And according to you, what did Mr. Gottlieb offer? He said that he could sway his block, prevent the endorsement, but only if you what, Catherine? Only if you perform sexual favors? Yes. Well, that's just downright freaking terrible. Was this just for Mr. Gottlieb? No, all of the block's leadership. They're friends. And you agreed? What else could I do? They had a majority. How long did this go on before the endorsement came out? I don't know, a month maybe? And then when they came out and your husband was endorsed despite your supposed agreement, was that when you decided to kill all the members of the block? Yes. I thought their majority is pretty slim. If I thin things out a little bit, especially in leadership, someone else might get elected. Assuming you weren't caught. No, Mr. Miles. I expected to be caught. That was my best chance. Now they'll elect me. A confessed murderer? You think voters would be willing to risk putting you in charge? They have to pick somebody and live with their reasons. Yes, but wait and see. Okay. And as we read earlier, if they figured out the murders, they did want that person for Overseer. Alright, we'll go ahead and check out the Overseer's office now. Whoa! Oh. Hello. Rigged shotgun. No more problems from you. Alright. It's really weird there's a desk here. And then they were like, let's put a desk in a terminal here. But it's locked. Okay. Please contact administration. Okay, so now we have to find, I guess, a password for this one? Looking out the Overseer window, it does look like there is more to discover. So we're gonna go figure out where that is. And it will probably give us more information. Okay. Buggy. Excuse me. I have discovered this room in the Overseer's office, and I need to learn what happened to the Vault Dwellers. Prepared speech of Gus Oldmanson, for annual overseer election. Ombudsman? Good afternoon. Each year, it is the appointed task of the ombudsman not only to officiate the election, but to chronicle it in hopes that after the last overseer has finished his term and walked to his death in the chamber beneath his office, the vault has become still, that one day, some excavator from humanity, or perhaps some yet unknown race of super beings, might find our records and incorporate them into historical canon. But lately it's occurred to me that that's not really why. I think the real reason we do it is because we want to believe that somewhere in the archives there's an answer to all this. Or perhaps there will be some when the historical records are completed and the whole story is told. We want it to make sense, to understand why the vault's mainframe will kill us if we do not offer one of our own as a yearly sacrifice. To fully comprehend why we continue to have these elections despite the unfettered corruption that has plagued us for many, many decades by now. There was a simpler time, and elections meant shaking hands and kissing babies. But now, with the rise of the voting bloc and this infestation of bribery, drug trafficking, smuggling, and God knows what else, we want to know why. Well, I've been through the archives, and I can tell you, you won't find the answer there. You'll find an account of the first overseer who entered the vault as the only citizen aware of the sacrifices that would have to take place. But he didn't have the answers either. If he did, surely he would have foreseen what would happen when he broke the bad news. Surely he would have guessed that we would want to choose a sacrifice democratically, in the way that we citizens are accustomed to washing our hands of terrible deeds. And that his name would be on the top of the polls, and that simultaneous vacancy for overseer and martyr would forever fuse the two positions here in Vault 11. But he didn't. He had the answers no more than any of us. And the records state that after citizens discovered that the sacrificial chamber's password was his wife Betty's first name, and its door was unsealed, he would be offered up as the first sacrifice. He walked down into that room crying like a child. I only wonder if there are no answers to be found, and we're just going along with this because we don't see another choice. Nevertheless, I still hold on to the hope that we can find one. I urge you to take the journey I took to remember that it wasn't too long ago that we were ruled by civility and our dignity, and that those were times when we didn't have to be quite so ashamed. Alright, so at this point, they are starting to question what is going on. And that's good. That's good. It took them long enough to wonder what was going on. But also, now you get what's happening here with everything. It was actually kept a secret when they came in the vault. Of course, things descended into chaos. Oh, it would have been easier to read on the terminal. Oh well. Anyways, though, we do have the password because of this. It should be the dude's wife's first name. So, it should be Betty, which is freaking depressing. Cafeteria. I think we have all the information, but let's see if we can grab some food and stuff. What's in there? Oh, nope, grenades. Grenades. Okay, I think we're safe. Oh, he's... Tough guy perk. Oh, that's great. Shrapnel launched out of a kitchen from a praying mantis grenade. You gotta love Fallout. Okay, we are back in the Overseer's office with the password. We are gonna open up that sacrificial chamber and see what this fate was for most of the vaults. Yep, this isn't intimidating or anything. Alright. Somebody dropped a coffee cup on the way. I would have brought my coffee with me, but that's me.
Congratulations, Martyr. Your fantastic journey is only just beginning. Please proceed to the light.
I will. This is a very long hallway.
The light is calming and puts your mind at ease. Go to the light.
Stock up food and live another year in this, like, in-between part. Well, I guess
Welcome.
the people up top would have known.
Please sit in the chair.
Ah, but
The
then
show
you'd save
is about
someone.
to begin.
Let's get existential!
Greetings, martyr, and welcome. If you're here now, it means you've been offered up as a sacrifice so that your vault can continue to thrive. Currently, you may be feeling sad or angry. Perhaps you never got to have grandkids, or to enjoy the pleasures of a fresh cigar. But march with your chin held high, soldier, and remember that each of us has an important role to play. For some people, their role might be to heal the sick. For others, it might mean they will drive a race car or fly a rocket ship. And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people. Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car, but it's every bit as important. Let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first time under the bleachers at the big game. Or when you snuck out after curfew to catch that new flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was too scary. Boy, were they right. And who could forget when you met the love of your life? What a looker. These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these things? Good. What you are feeling is peace. You've led a great life. Living it has been its own reward. But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now, and imagine what joys await you in the next life. The afterlife. Can you see them? Good.
Not yet. Okay. What is the best angle here for approach? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm coming, robots. I'm coming. Right at you with oh baby. Because I don't know if I have a choice. See, this is why it was good to grab a lot of food. Also, we're gonna change to the pulse gun, because I got it last episode. Duh. Robots in power armor. Bonus damage. Alright, we're gonna... See, I saved that squirrel on a stick? Worth it. You're gonna go down, little Mark V turret. Turret, go down. I'm gonna have to use all my stim packs. Ah, such a powerful tiny gun. I respect that. The Brotherhood should be more afraid if that tiny little thing does this. And then 4, you have pulse guns all the time. Okay. Sunset Sarsaparilla and a super stim pack. And a little bit of Yagua meat. It's a Mark III. They're all different numbers of them. As if, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, dang it. I can barely walk. Yeah, come on. I can barely walk through this. I'm gonna use you as a little shield, dude. To take out your, twin here. Yeah. I don't want to... Yeah. I don't know if the head will work. Let's go for torso. It's a big torso. It worked. It worked on the first one. I'm gonna use you as the armor for the Mark V turns too. Thank you. Thank you, robot body shield. Meat shield. It's not a meat shield when it's robotic, you know? We're just gonna have a nice lunch while we're hiding behind the robot. Alright, there's one more. Hopefully that's really the last one. I didn't see anything else shooting at me. Oh, it's dark up against that ceiling. Okay. Wow. Look at all the dead bodies. I guess the robots just, like, moved them behind the thing so no one would see them when they came down. The mainframe will share the rest of the story with us. Okay, system recording Vault 11 solutions and automated response Vault 11 solutions. We will download and listen to both of them.
Congratulations, citizens of Vault 11. You have made the decision not to sacrifice one of your own. You can walk with your head held high, knowing that your commitment to human life is a shining example to us all. And to make that feeling of pride even sweeter, I have some exciting news. Despite what you were led to believe, the population of Vault 11 is not going to be exterminated for its disobedience.
Instead, the mechanism to open the main vault door has now been enabled, and you can come and go at your leisure. But not so fast. Be sure to check with your overseer to find out if it's safe to leave. Here at Vault Tech, your safety is our #1 priority.
Alright, I know you can hear me, so listen up. There's 5 of us left. 5 out of I don't know how many. So, it's over. We've talked and it's over. We're not gonna send anybody to die anymore. So shut off our water, our gases, or do whatever it is you're programmed to do. But we're done listening to you.
That's sad. It took until there were 5 people left in the vault. 5 of them. And it took 5 people to realize, what is it even worth living for if every one of us was gonna die? But they were so afraid of the computer and what they were told that they didn't take the chance. Alright. The override is for sure complete now. And we're allowed to leave. And as you heard when we first got in here, I think only one person ended up leaving. I think the rest killed themselves. And that's the story of Vault 11. And it's a very interesting vault. And the story is, like I said, my favorite. But it's time to head to Vault 3 and to finish the Brotherhood quest today. Okay, we're heading into Vault 3, which means we're in the Fiends territory. Which means we get karma!
That's enough of that.
Karma. And accidentally setting Rex on fire was not my intention. Sorry, Rex. The shish kebab is a little bit chaotic, you know? I mean, there's just not much I can do. I was about to actually insult his aim, but then he got it a few times. Fiend head crippled. Stop shooting at my doggy. They're gonna take care of you, though, and I'm gonna take this from your friend. Oh no, there's 2 more. Just take these guys out so we can enter the vault. Hopefully the fiends won't just start attacking me, considering I cleared every fiend out of their vault's front yard. That's right, vaults have yards now. Excuse me, sir. Thank you for the karma. Thank you for the karma. You guys must be really, really evil if killing you just means karma. Alright, Vault 3. Let's hope they don't become hostile.
What the fuck are you doing here? You got some kind of fucking death wish, asshole?
No, I'm carrying Jet, Psycho, and other favors. I don't deliver to the help. Nope.
If you're fucking carrying, just fucking say so. Yeah, deliver to the boss. Business as usual. Motor runners down in the maintenance wing. Straight through the door behind me, down the hall, down the stairs to the right. We have a con coming through to see the boss. Don't shoot at her.
They heard drugs and didn't think past who would actually bring them. Yeah, they're letting me just come through. Do I actually have to go through where their leader is? Is that where this filter is gonna be? There's a splat on the wall that made me not like where I'm going. Oh, yeah, see?
I wasn't expecting a resupply so soon. So you have anything from Red Rock Canyon to sell me?
Can you tell me what happened to the people here?
I guess it isn't a secret. Yeah, the residents of the vault are all dead. We killed them. Funny thing is, they just let us in. We didn't have to force the doors or anything.
That's not surprising for some reason. I was glad that I could sway the conversation. Alright, well, I'm gonna be leaving.
Then get the fuck out. I'm a busy man.
Reverse pulse cleaner. Is it cool I take that? Oh. Are there more to fight up here now? Well, we'll take out whoever is in our way. Oh! Somebody with a plasma pistol. Or rifle. Alright. It looks like we are good. Let's head back to Lorenzo. He'll be very, very pleased to know that we aren't dead. We have air filtration equipment. We have air filtration equipment. Where is Lorenzo? Hey. Okay. We're alive, Lorenzo.
Good to see you. Alive, that is. Have you found all of the components yet?
Yep, they're all here.
Really? I mean, that's great. I knew you could do it all along. I'll get right to work installing these. Why don't you go tell the Elder the good news? I'm sure it'll be a huge load off of his shoulders.
All right, I'll go do that.
Have you found all the components we need?
Yes, I did. And Lorenzo's on it.
Good news for a change. Your efforts have humbled me, outsider. You have done more than I could expect, even from my brothers. Moreover, I've been going over the scouts' reports, and keep coming up with the same conclusion. The NCR is not the threat I've believed it to be. We should not have had to rely on your help in this crisis. I believed my actions were guided by caution and prudence, but I now see the truth. People called me a hero after what happened at Helios, but I left that battle scarred by fear, and have allowed that weakness to govern my actions. That ends now. I will undo the wrong I have done my brethren and lift the lockdown. With luck, we will once again flourish. Please, take this. It is a small token of my thanks, and scarcely begins to repay the debt owed you, but is all I am allowed to give an outsider. This key will allow you to use our safe house to the northeast. I hope it will prove useful in your travels.
Liked by the Brotherhood of Steel. Well, I am glad that I could help. You guys should be able to go walk around without fear. Well, I am super glad that we could help them out the way that we did. The air is going to work now, and maybe they're a little more trusting of outside people. At least enough to go outside themselves again, which is nice. Well, guys, I'm gonna end it here. There are many things in the wasteland that await me and Veronica and Rex, but for now, we have really helped the Brotherhood. At least come outside again. Woo! Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, remember to hit that like button. If not, you can hit dislike because the world is your RPG. I will see you next time for another episode of New Vegas with Watercat Gaming. Please subscribe and join us every week. I hope that you've had a great time, and I hope you have a great day. I'm gonna go do my thing, and you can go do yours.